Hey everybody, Prep Nurse 1 here. Still February 24th, Monday, 2020. So make this get that right? So we're going to do right first before we jump into this video. I'm going to do a correction so people know what was right. So here, first of all, two guys were arguing over this. So I went back and listened to what I said to make sure what I said, okay? So first of all, Terry Miller was 100% right, and Tim Brown was 100% wrong. So you guys were going back and forth arguing over this. So first of all, Terry Miller, thank you for standing up for me and listening to it and hearing what I said. At the 45-second mark of my video that I put up earlier today, I said the stock market is down more than 1,000 points. A, not 8. A. Okay? So if you guys go back and listen a few times, you will hear that I say A. Because I had looked at it, it was a little bit after 2, and it was down 1,020 points at that point. For the day, it ended up down 1,000. I would never, first of all, I'm going to be real clear about something. I would never get on here and try to use scare tactics and tell people the stock market was down 8,000 points. I wouldn't do it. Okay, so just making it very, very clear. A lot of people misheard what I said. So if you are one of those people, please go back. Feel free. Watch the video again. At the 45-second mark, I say the stock market is down more than 1,000 points. Okay, it's A, not 8. Okay, so that's first of all. I want to get that really cleared up because there's a lot of people going, and I'm like, I don't remember saying 8,000. So I went back and listened myself just to make sure what I said, and I said 1,000 points. Okay, so I can understand where it's very easy for people to mishear something, and that's fine. I would never misrepresent, guys. It's just not my style. I don't do it. Okay, so what? Easy. As you guys all probably know, this is Mrs. Soxy. She is the biggest love bug in the house, and it's funny too because she's the most mellow cat with humans. All she wants is love, for you to give her attention, to pet her. With the other cats, she is the boss bee. I mean, she is the one that sets the tone. She will whack the crap out of the other cats. I never seen anything like it. Never thought she would be the alpha female. Never did. But she is. She don't take no crap. And she's starving, as you can see. Poor thing is just wasting away. Poor Soxy. Yes, I know. Anyway, guys, want to talk about a couple things in all seriousness, okay? With everything that's going on, I really want you guys to focus. Don't panic. Again, I talked about it earlier. It's going to, in my opinion, okay, it is going to get crazy here in the States. Once the numbers in the States starts to rise, which they will, and they already are, but people are not reporting it or telling. Okay, the number of people, they're saying 35, and it's been that way for a while, and it's because they brought these other people in. Stop! They brought these other people in. There's way more than 35 people with coronavirus in the United States. I'm just going to say that right now. That is my opinion. This thing is a monster, and they're trying to keep things under wraps. I'm already petting you. Why are you pushing on me? They're trying to get this thing. Excuse me, I'm allowed to pet the cat too, Pandora. Yes, I am. Do you mind? I'm trying to make a video. Relax. Just can't stand it not having her getting the attention. But anyway, so again, I believe that it's much worse here in the United States than we're being told. You just look at what happened really quickly with Iran. And I think those numbers are underrepresented as well. They're saying it's up to 61 people now with the coronavirus, and they're up to 12 deaths already, which is pretty much like 20%, of those people. So that's something to pay attention to as well, guys. Okay, there is a lot of misinformation out there. One of the things I want to go over, and this is one of the things that people were saying, and I wish people would just not listen to nonsense. Okay, and in my opinion, I'm going to give you my opinion. It's nonsense, and I'm going to back it up and explain why. Okay, so people are trying to say that this is coming from 5G, which is ludicrous in my opinion, and I'm going to tell you why it's ludicrous. There are places where people are getting sick with the coronavirus that does not have 5G. Okay, not every place has 5G. All of China does not have 5G. All right. I don't know if the cruise ship had 5G or not. They may have, they may not have. This is not from 5G. Okay. As a medical professional, believe me, it's not 5G. Okay. So all of you out there that are thinking, well, hey, go check out this person. They got a good video on why it's 5G. Man, people have been jumping on the 5G bandwagon for a long time already. Now, I don't know if there's other things that 5G is causing. I've heard certain things. I'll give you that, okay? I'm not saying that 5G is not detrimental, but it is not part of what is causing what is happening with this coronavirus. I'm telling you, as a nursing professional, this is a virus. It has nothing to do with 5G. So please, just, again, when you're reading information, when you're watching videos, when you're listening to things, please take it all with a grain of salt. Even what I say, guys. I am not an expert on everything. I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything. I never will, okay? That's not what I'm doing. But when I see BS, I'm going to call BS. And this is not a 5G thing, okay? This is a virus that was made, man-made, that either got out on purpose or by accident, one of the two, and it is killing people. And it is killing a lot more people than they are saying that are dying, okay? So that is a fact, okay? A lot more people are getting sick. You watch what's happening, the way the explosion of new cases in like South Korea. You got a whole bunch of cases now in Iran. You have a lot more cases now in Italy. They just put 50,000 people in Italy under quarantine. Now, I want you to think about this logistically. Let's just think about it. So who pays for that? Okay, first of all, who pays for those people to be locked down? 50,000 people in Italy right now locked down. Who pays for it? You do. Not the government. The government's not paying for it. You are with your taxes. Your tax dollars are paying for that, okay? They're not doing that just because it's a fun, sunny exercise and they feel like wasting money. That's not why they're doing it. These countries, Italy, North Korea, South Korea, Russia, Pakistan, Turkey, they're scared. You don't lock down your borders. You don't pour a whole bunch of money into different things. You don't lock down your own people. Vietnam is another one. You don't lock down your own people if there's nothing to worry about and there's no concern. Okay? I'm sure the governments are sharing information, maybe not completely. What? I know you're just you. I know. But they're sharing information, okay? They know how bad this thing really is. They keep trying to snowball the rest of us, and there's plenty of people out there walking around with the rose-colored glasses on. Again, guys, I don't say I know everything, but I'm paying attention to what is happening. I'm paying attention to what information we are being given, okay? I'm watching how this is going to affect the economy. All right, the stock markets have been artificially propped up for a very, very long time. All right, yeah, 1,000 points is not a big deal. Granted, I'll give you that, okay? But I'll tell you what, to lose 1,000 in a day and erase all the gains that you had for the year, to me, that's a big deal. All right, so pay attention to these things. All right, this is going to affect our economy no matter what. If it stopped today and completely ended today, it's still going to affect our economy. All right, there's times that we can have lighthearted banter and joke and kid and have all kinds of fun. And then there's a time to be serious. I believe that this is a time to be serious. Stop poo-hooing this thing and pretending like nothing is wrong. You do that, it may cost you and your family your lives. And that's my opinion, okay? I have been out there and I've been going hardcore. I'll just show you one thing I picked up today. I'll show you right now. Hold on. So one thing I picked up today, 200 count of regular garbage bags, okay, big deal, right? But I have them, if I need them, I will eventually use them, and so now I have a good amount of regular garbage bags. I actually went out recently, and I told you guys for waste disposal and that type of stuff. Contractor garbage bags are big, heavy-duty garbage bags. Comes 42 in a package, okay? I just went out recently and I bought 3 boxes, plus I already had a box. So I bought 3 more boxes of those. Now, nothing happens, I'll eventually use them for something. So they're not going to go to waste, okay? And I have them if this thing continues to go bad, all right? I actually went out too recently, and here's another thing. So I've been talking about clean rooms and stuff like that. One of the things you can use for a clean room, for a door or whatever and stuff like that, you can use a tarp, okay? Tarps are not really super expensive. You go out and you get a 10 by 12 for like 10 bucks, all right? There's a nice area that you can coordinate off using a tarp. I've picked up more tarps lately. Will I use it possibly for something else on the road if nothing comes of this? Absolutely. So, you know, anything that I'm purchasing, all right, prep items, if you will, I'm doing it because, again, if nothing comes of this, which I don't believe is the case, okay, if nothing comes of this, then I'm that much more prepared for the next disaster that comes down the road. And there's always going to be a next disaster, you know, so that's just so you know, okay? So I'm not telling you to do things and then not doing nothing myself. I've actually put out a decent amount of money in the last 3 weeks to add to my preps. And if you saw my place already, I am prepped to the max, okay? I am absolutely prepped to the max. It's what I do. I eat, live, and breathe it. I love it, okay? And, you know, that's the truth. But I'm also, you know, concerned about this one. And I've been sharing that concern with you guys. So, you know, I wanted to make sure that I got on here, first of all, and corrected the whole thing with the other thing. I was just like, oh my God. Because that's the first thing I did. First I'm like, oh my God, I must have misspoke, right? And then I went, wait a minute. Too many people were saying this. Let me go back and listen. And I did, and I said 8,000, not 8. So, but that's okay. Mistakes happen. You guys are human too. But I'm going to tell you who's the best. The best is Terry Miller. Good job, Terry. Thanks for having my back, my friend. So, anyway, guys, and I'm joking there, so please, just, you know, and I'm going to tell you what, I respect, you know, Tim Brown, you know, you don't want me to give misinformation, so I'm glad you guys, all of you that said something. I just picked out those two because they were going back and forth. But everybody that said something, I appreciate you saying something because I don't want to misspeak. But again, you guys heard it wrong because, like I said, I went back and listened to myself, and I can kind of tell what I say. So, anyway, and if I had misspoke, I would have been the first one on here saying, I misspoke, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I have done that before. I have made mistakes. I am only human. So if I screw up, I will be the first to admit that I screwed up. Always have. I'm honest to a fault. Trust me on that one. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys are having a good night. Remain calm. Get ready, folks, as much as you possibly can. Any way that you possibly can. For the naysayers out there that are saying, oh, there's nothing to worry about, and you know what? They're the ones that are going to pay the price in the end for this. And that's the only way we can look at it. So you can only do the best that you can do for you and yours, and then we go from there, okay? So anyway, I hope everybody's doing great. You know, remember, just focus. Focus, don't panic. Panic is the enemy. We don't want to panic. And I think that, you know, we're getting closer and closer to panic stage. Just from everything that I'm seeing, things are continuing to deteriorate. If you look what's going on around the world, things are deteriorating. It will have reverberations and it will affect us here. Okay? And this virus is not done in the United States. So don't kid yourself that it's not going to affect us as well. Alright? So just behave or be safe. You know, that's the biggest thing. Okay? So anyway, guys, we are all in this together. Remember that. That's important to remember. Also remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every day. That you need to do that more so now than any other time because there's too many unknowns with what is going on. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that can stop you from doing it is you. That's it. Nobody else can stop you. Okay? So, Preppers, we are Legion. It's one of my shirts. I will be getting merchandise back up at some point here in the near future on the website, so look for that. But this is one of the designs, and it has a very cool armband sleeve as well. All right, and Prepper Nurse 1 on its sleeve. So that's what they look like. So I figure I might as well wear it today. It's what I felt like wearing. So because we are Legion, there's many of us, and we are in this together. All right. See you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.